DD214 Network Podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Network is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now, because we have you.
Alrighty.
Happy Sunday, bitches.
Welcome. D Bear, everybody fucking joining us already this bright and sunny fucking Sunday morning. Welcome to the DD214 Network Podcast, hosted by John Clean Sanchez, Jay, and myself, Joe Texcolini. Y'all better look the fuck out today. Our crayons are sharp. The box is full. Our bottle of glue is topped off, and our helmets are on tight, baby. We're about to rhythm with the tism.
Fucking A.
How the fuck are you guys doing? How has your weeks been?
Yeah, look, I think we've done a little bit, haven't we, John? Like,
it's been a very crazy, interesting week. I'll tell you that much. A lot of it. When I thought that I was supposed to be back working this past week, I'll get into it later on throughout the show what happened, but like it's just been absolutely crazy, and I'm just glad to be back on the internet.
Are we getting scared of getting kicked off the internet, John? Is that what we're scared of now? Like,
no, never.
I know you fucking better not be. You better
all
not
I'm
be.
gonna say is that as long as that motherfucker keeps saying my name, we will be famous one day. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Whoever you are, you better get fucking John's name out of your goddamn mouth. All right, I'll slap a taste out of it. All right, I'll fucking Will Smith that ass. All right.
Yeah. Bro, I live in the tism.
You can only Will Smith that ass if you actually say, leave my wife's motherfucking name out of your motherfucking mouth while you do it.
That's what I just said. I said, get my wife's name out of your fucking mouth, okay? Like,
you ever seen that meme where the guy, he goes, what you talk about my wife? What you talk about his wife? Or his wife? Or his wife? And the guy goes, no, I'm talking about your wife. You ever seen that video?
Do you know? But you just reminded me. Do you remember the dude that used to go around like slap cigarettes out of people's hands and shit?
Oh yeah, Tyrone.
Tyrone. That's why my name was Tyrone. I'm gonna fuck your wife.
Jesus Christ.
Just you know that dude got shot in the chest like twice. Like,
yep.
Pulling that shit, right? Like that's why you don't do that to strangers, people. Like,
I would be the first to fucking say if someone comes up and smacks something out of my fucking hand,
bro, it's on. It's that
you have assaulted me. I'm in fear for my life.
Dude, and
I live in a gun-carrying state. You're gonna get fucking shot.
Okay, well, to Tyrone's credit, there's plenty of videos that show people fighting him. Like he gets into fights over there. Like he was like one of the pioneers of like user-generated content. And look at how fucking abrasive he is. Like, fucking roll that beautiful bean footage, John.
Yeah, are you ready for this?
Let's take a trip back in time and see Tyrone in action.
Well, this ain't Tyrone, but this was like around the same time, but here we go.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna. Okay, go ahead.
It's not worth it. Talking about my wife like that, fam. I said I'm gonna bottle him. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You best be talking about someone else's wife. Whose wife? You best be talking about someone else's wife.
You just go. Can you just
You best be talking about his wife or his wife or his wife. Don't be talking about my wife. And I swear I'll bottle you up. If I talk about your wife.
Babe.
Ain't nobody fucking my wife.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Well,
knock that motherfucker out. Where's the Debo fucking sound?
Ain't nobody fucking my wife.
By the way, kids, like this is
someone's not a cuck.
This is not Hollywood, and beer bottles are not that easy to break over your head. So like it getting smashed that hard on his head, like he was swinging for the fences.
That fucker played baseball at one point in his life.
Yeah,
he's throwing that beer bottle like a fucking ball bat.
You see all the movies where
oh my god,
beer bottles like shatter if you fucking breathe on them wrong or whatever. Like it is, you have to hit them hard, and he hit it.
Yeah,
perfectly, I mean, like right on that dude's fucking cranium, dude. Like that instant fucking knockout. It's like getting sapped.
I you remember like the Thug Life video era?
Ish.
That was like one of like the original ones and stuff like that. And that clip lives in my head rent free like Absolutely. So many times. It's so good.
Nobody fucking my wife.
he paid for it apparently. Like that's kids. This is why you don't mess with people that you don't know.
But see, like,
it's not because you're worried about you or how badass you are.
Like Puff Daddy.
You don't know who the fuck you're fucking with. That's the problem. You never know who you're fucking with.
And when you could tell just clearly by that video itself, that was that era of fucking YouTube where there was all the internet pranks going on. That was like that prank era where everybody was running around doing stupid shit.
Like 08 to like 2015, basically. You know what I mean? Like somewhere like the earlier days of YouTube up until like about 10 years ago. Yeah. Absolutely. And again, that's why like when we talk about like generating content and stuff, like obviously the three of us are in a very, very controlled environment. You won't catch me dead going outside and fucking with strangers. You won't catch me fucking. I don't know how these motherfuckers do it, dude. It's some of the videos I watch scare me because I'm like, these motherfuckers are going to get killed. Somebody's going to get killed fucking doing like an internet prank.
And that's the thing. I mean? It's, like from the dungeon said here, killed, jail time, because these kids are going around, like kids are trying to bring back this prank era. I see it all the time.
And nothing wrong with prank. There's nothing wrong with a friendly.
There's nothing
prank.
wrong with a good prank if it's done at the right time to the right people in the right place.
Yeah.
My thing is these kids that are going into like fucking Walmarts and wearing fucking Walmart employee vests and posing as employees and then doing stupid shit to customers.
Like OnlyFans videos.
Like you're generating content on the internet. You're not joining the Hells Angels. You don't need to commit a fucking felony. Okay. Yeah. Like it's not, I don't understand the idea. Like, and we talk about it sometimes on the show because we have a fairly small viewership in general. And we're not here for the clicks. We're here for you guys and for ourselves and to have fun on a Sunday morning and just fuck around. Like, I don't give a fuck if our names ever get known. It means nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like we all have our personal views on that, but like it means nothing to me. I don't need attention so goddamn bad. Like Joe said, like I'm gonna go into a fucking Walmart and start fucking around. You know what I mean? That's a little
absolutely right.
Also, let's practice common decency with this because like I'm getting ready to start vlogging, for instance. So just like doing a vlogging channel just to see how that goes as a different layer of content, so people can just see more of my day to day, what I fucking deal with, what I go through, what I do on a day to day, and one of the biggest inspirations I have is Roman Atwood. He used to do pranks back during that 2008 to 2015 era. Now he just does vlogs every day of his fucking life. And even him, before he goes into, it's still a fucking thing, Jay, actually.
You'd be surprised, Jay. It's not just
it's a lot bigger now than it was back then, actually.
Yeah, Jay, it's not for divorced moms who like to travel anymore.
So but like one of the things with those is, also practicing common decency. You're going to go record in public at times. Yeah, if you're going into a store, make sure that store's okay with you recording before you just fucking record.
Yeah, got to respect the condom.
Or if the place says, no, you can't record, then obviously turn the fucking camera off.
Know your local laws too.
Yeah, I don't understand. There's a million different things you could do. Like have some goddamn imagination. and figure out something you can do without being a complete ass bag or fucking prick to the public. You know what I mean? Because like that, it does get dangerous sometimes. Joe lives out, like close to fucking BFE. You might get shot out there. John lives fucking in New Jersey, right next to fucking New York City. You might
tell you something.
You might get fucking shot there. I live in fucking Kansas City, fucking like nicknamed Killer City. You might get shot.
What time was I writing to you and told you I was still in New York City?
Last night, my time was it was late. My time it was after midnight.
Yeah.
Well, you sent me the picture.
I was I took that picture as soon as I took it.
That was
on the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, it was late. It was late.
Yeah.
I know it was after midnight my time, so it had to be at least 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock your time.
Yeah. Squilini, pull that back up because I do want to talk about that real quick. I completely forgot about that.
What's that? I found this yesterday. I've been enjoying all the fucking shit that's coming out.
Jay, have you been tracking this?
God, yes.
I mean, the memes that have been coming out from this are amazing.
Dude, it's so bad. Dude, two mascots in Major League Baseball parodied it the day after.
Phillies, their fucking mascots parodied it.
Yeah, it was the Phillies and the Diamondbacks mascots both fucking parodied that shit. Like
let's talk about something for a second though with this, because this is what pisses me off. So the astronomer CEO in this case comes out, releases a public apology. And I'm using fucking air quotes because
the ending, right? The ending
of it was, this was a private moment and it should have never been added onto a video, or a camera should have never been. Motherfucker, you're at a public event at a concert.
There's no expectation of privacy out in
also
public.
let's put
by federal law, you have no expectation of privacy when you're in fucking public.
That's correct.
Now, I have two things on this, right? One, when you buy the ticket, right? Usually people are not going to read the fine print and the terms of service and stuff like that, right? You buy the ticket and that's it. But if you look at those terms of services, especially for specific shows, they specifically say this film might be filmed.
Yeah.
This concert might be filmed. Yep. And that happens a lot. Now, two, I work wrestling shows. You're in a public place. I cannot expect to not catch anybody who is not sitting there, especially at a concert. I mean, I remember watching Disaster Pieces by Slipknot when I was like 15 years old, right? In London. And it's filmed.
Can I address the elephant in the room? Nobody would have known what the fuck was going on, and like nothing would have happened if they had just acted normal when the kiss cam came on them.
Because everybody got curious. Why did they fucking duck, dodge, dip, and dive? Why did they practice the 5 Ds of fucking dodgeball when the camera panned to them?
Because they're fucking cheating, and they had their company there.
Now,
so there were people there that would have known them, that would have known, but like nobody else in the concert in the whole world wouldn't be making memes about it if they had just fucking acted.
His wife probably would have never fucking found out.
This is why you don't cheat, kids. Okay, if you don't cheat, you don't have to worry about
it. And if you're gonna be that kind of low life scum, don't go to a fucking concert. Don't go to a fucking movie. Go to a movie theater. Sit in the very far back, where you know that there's not any video recording allowed.
I can help you out with that. If you're gonna be that kind of low life scum, don't get fucking married. Stay fucking single. You can fuck whoever you want.
And then here's the funnier part. Now, he told his wife he was on a business trip. Okay, but you're at a fucking Coldplay concert, you know what I mean? And it's like, what the fuck, dude?
Okay, first off, you're like, I'm not taking my date that I'm like cheating with
to a Coldplay
concert. We're going to fucking Slayer or fucking some shit like that, okay? And if she don't like it, that's why she's my side piece. Okay.
You always get caught. Okay.
I've never understood cheating in regards to relationships. I'm not some fucking superhero fucking dude. It has nothing to do. It's literally about morals and ethics. That's straight down the line. It's black and white. If you feel like you need to fuck someone or someone and you're in a relationship, or you need to fuck someone else who's in a relationship and committed, fucking like, what is wrong with you? Okay,
hang on. Wait a minute. In some cases,
That's nuance. That's
Yeah.
nuance. We're talking like, yes, I understand.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people out there that are in the middle of a divorce, so they're not technically.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people with open relationships and swingers and things like
that's
that.
nuance.
But, I mean, even like
cheating,
in the middle of a divorce, if you're legally separated,
yes, that's nuance.
But I thought that if you're in the middle of a divorce, you still can't do that.
So it depends. It depends on the terms of the divorce, and so that there are things where there's still an expectation.
Obviously, when you're a high-profile person,
like
the CEO of a fucking tech company,
I don't know.
When you're if you're going through, like, say, if he was actively going through a divorce from his wife, because of his position and the money that he has and stuff like that, it would be smart not to start dating until after the paperwork's finalized, because she could, especially if you're going to go be with like the fucking head of HR for your fucking company.
What's the head of HR? Are you fucking nuts?
Well, I mean, hey, man, if you're gonna dip your toes into the fucking dirty waters, dude, like you might as well do it with HR, because they control the story. They control the story. Okay, like they're there for the company.
Like
clearly, they're there for the company.
She's not controlling that story now, though.
Because here's the thing: now his wife there's with divorces, there's these things. There's this thing called alienation of affection.
Yep.
She doesn't even need to prove it at this point because it's plastered all over the fucking internet now.
Correct. And again, I've got to divert back to like so not ninja. Like as soon as the camera was on them, they both freaked out. You could see it in their eyes. Fucking like the way the fucking lady fucking like tried to cover her face. It was like, yeah, from the dungeon, you're right. And they deserve each other.
They could be together forever, just like Puff Daddy could fuck men without crying about it now.
That motherfucker, that's a whole nother goddamn can of worms.
Yeah. So what was going on with your week, guys? How was your week?
I didn't do much. My parents came into town a couple days ago, and I went with my dad to the Negro Leagues baseball museum. So that was pretty cool.
That's beautiful.
That was pretty cool.
How was that?
It was good. It was good. It was only $10.
No shit.
And it was a lot. It was a lot. The majority of it was it's a walkthrough, and they had a couple displays, but it was a walkthrough, and it was a lot of like little like blurbs of articles, pictures of some of the old players, just
baseballs, gloves, memorabilia, and shit like that.
A lot of the stuff. When you hear about the Negro Leagues, you hear about Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier, or some of the earlier
Joe Rogan.
Hank Aaron used to play for the Indianapolis Clowns before he went to the major leagues.
Actually, we got to talk about Hank Aaron today too, real quick.
Yeah, you got to read about a lot of the players and the owners that kind of didn't make the main baseball history books, if you want to call it that. I read a lot about Josh Gibson because he was a big power hitter in the Negro Leagues. He hit over 800 home runs. I knew about Josh Gibson. I didn't know as much about, Buck O'Neil, even though he's from here in Kansas City. And actually, Kauffman Stadium has a Buck O'Neil seat where a fan gets to sit in his seat like every game, and it's called the Buck O'Neil like legacy seat. Yeah, and like I got to read more about a lot of the history and a lot of the players and owners that I had never really heard about before, because I just didn't. You'd have to go buy a book basically and read a Negro Leagues history book to get some of that information basically. So that part was really cool. And then they had some displays with the uniforms, and then at the very end, when you finish the walkthrough, you walk out onto a baseball diamond, and there's 9 life-size statues of players in their respective positions, and a batter in the batter's box. So I got my picture taken next to Satchel Paige on the mound, which was cool. And I'm not sure. And if they did, that's a really good question, actually. I mean, I'm kind of a history buff, and I don't think I've ever looked that up. There was a part where they talked about desegregating the other sports, like basketball came in the 50s. And you know what? I might have missed there might've been one on football, and I think I totally fucking missed it.
Yeah, there was a Negro football league at one point in the United States.
Fuck yeah. Oh, and then when you first walk into the museum, there's a like a map of the continental United States, and it's got dots for all the different cities where all the different cities, obviously, where they had a team. And it was really funny because like I looked at that map and I was like, holy shit, that's where like it's usually where like the rail lines fucking were. A lot of it, a lot of it you could tell was connected by the old rail system, basically, like what we had 100 years ago. So that was cool. Now it was very informative, and it sits in the same building. Apparently there's a jazz museum, John, and the jazz museum is like in the same building, and you just walk across the foyer. So I now have to go back and see the jazz museum because we didn't get to do that.
Yeah, so, I remember. Yeah. I mean, Kansas City has such an abundance of like museums. It's like New York, you know.
Well, it has a really rich history. When they opened the West, and then when they had what was called in the early, it happened a couple times actually, but in the late 1800s, early 1900s, they had a lot of African American people moved to a lot of cities in like the Rust Belt, like places like Kansas City, Minneapolis, and St. Louis, and that migration occurred about 125 years ago, like give or take 10 years. A lot of that migration occurred. So Kansas City has a very rich and colorful history with the African American community here in the United States.
That's kind of like, me and the wife, we were talking about, we want to go back to Kansas City, but next time we want to have more than, a weekend.
Yeah. Right.
I want to move. I want to move to Kansas City. It's
come
so
up
nice.
there for a fucking week.
John, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I've been up in like a couple of my homies' ears. I'm like, dude, like even if you don't come to Kansas City, like the Midwest ain't the worst. The Midwest ain't the worst place to be right now. It really ain't.
If I could see, for me, I'd have no issue with it. I just have to convince.
You'd be fine. You'd do, Joe. You'd fit in and sing. Or you'd
I
swim.
just have to convince my wife.
Yeah. Well, that's the hard part, and I mean.
I think she's trying to convince me. Hold on. She had the audacity the other day to say we should move to Philly.
Oh no!
Like,
no, you're better off moving to Delaware, where Metropolis is.
I have a fucking list of places I will not live,
and Philly's one of them.
Philly, Jersey, New York. Pretty much any northern state.
It's like too fucking expensive up here.
The East,
too fucking expensive, too fucking cold.
I don't mind the cold as much. For me, it's just more. It's not Arizona. It's not like where I grew up, basically. You know what I mean? And like, it also happens to be the Midwest is kind of laid back, and coming from Arizona, which is not always so laid back. You can kind of chill out here, and as long as you don't bother anybody, for the most part, nobody bothers you. And I'll take that.
That's the only downside with the Midwest, Cleary, is the tornadoes. I mean, again, I've been to fucking multiple parts of Missouri. I've been to St. Louis. I've been to fucking, obviously, Leonard Wood.
Yep.
I've been to Kansas City. I've been to fucking pretty much every end of the fucking state plus the middle of it.
Yeah.
And that's the only downside is really the tornadoes. And I mean, it does get pretty fucking cold there during the winters.
It can. It's the winters the last few years have been pretty mild, but we've had a couple of polar vortexes. When that shit happens, when that shit happens, like you freeze your balls off. Like I think it was January of last year or this year? I got stuck in that. Oh no, I had Fred, so it was this year. January of this year, I got stuck in the house for a week, but we knew it was coming. I stocked up. The fucking snowstorm hit. We got hit with a blizzard, and I stayed in the house for a week. No big deal. You know what I mean?
I mean, and that's the thing. Like, I'm fine with that. Again, I work fully fucking remote. I could just pack up my fucking office and go anywhere in the fucking country I want to.
And as long as the power's on, you don't have to go outside. I mean, just stay inside.
My rules. My personal rules of where I will not live really depends on the gun laws.
I have several friends that feel the exact same way. I have several friends that feel the exact same way. If I have
to jump through almost a 12 to 18 month waiting period to fucking get a permit to purchase a firearm, and then, for instance, Jersey,
You can't smoke weed and have a firearm.
I can't even own the fucking ammo I use.
We're not gonna do that today. I'm not getting like because I'll start freaking out. Like I'm not because that shit's fun. You can drink yourself into fucking oblivion, and you're legal to have a fucking firearm, but because marijuana is still federally illegal, technically in any state, if you smoke weed, you're not supposed to have firearms. Horseshit. If the law is unjust, it's an unjust law. That's a horseshit law. That is a horseshit fucking law.
I mean, that's really like my big stipulation. So obviously the West Coast is out of the picture. The northern states are out of the fucking picture. That leaves the South and the fucking Midwest.
If it makes you feel better, and to give Brandon Cleary some perspective, I got here about 3.5 years ago. I heard the tornado siren. The tornado siren in my neighborhood went off for the first time a couple weeks ago. So we had one close call in 3.5 years with a tornado. I'll take those odds. I'll take those.
Did I ever tell y'all how I found out I was allergic to fucking wasps and bees and fucking everything with stingers?
No.
It was while I was at fucking basic training. We were on the rifle range and a fucking NATO touched down.
Okay.
And at the ranges there, it's all tornado bunkers underneath the platform you're laying on.
Yep.
Well, when we slid the fucking lid off and I rolled into it,
there's a wasp nest.
There was a wasp nest.
God damn it, dude.
I went into fucking anaphylaxis, and the fucking drill sergeants were fucking having to run CPR until fucking they could get a fucking bus out there to get me to the fucking to get epinephrine in me to get me to the fucking hospital.
And that happened at basic fucking training.
Yep.
That's a hell of an introduction to the Army right there. Like going to fucking anaphylactic shock and fucking like almost die, and then like, oh, by the way, you're going back to training tomorrow.
That was also my first taste of fucking Army medical, where put on dry socks, drink water, and fucking take ibuprofen, you'll be fine.
Dude, one of the only times I went to sick call, I had thrown my back out the night before, so I went to sick call obviously the next morning. The fucking goddamn major. Like, first off, when I say I throw my back out, I'm not exaggerating. Like, I was walking like I had palsy, and like if I lift my shirt up, like my fucking hips are displaced from like my torso is displaced from where my fucking my legs and my ass cheeks are. Okay, like it looks nasty when it happens. It looks nasty as fuck. The fucking doctor, he was a major. I'm a mechanic at the time. Motherfucker wanted to send me back to work that day. That day, I was like, Doc, like. I'll give me 3 days quarters. Like I was like, I'm a mechanic. I work on engineer equipment, and I'm walking like I got palsy, and you want me to go back to work today? Like holy fuck shit. Like I'm not asking for fucking pain medication. I'm not fucking here fucking drug seeking, whatever the fuck. I'm a mechanic. And I can barely walk, and you want me to go back to work? Like
so. I'm gonna respond to Query here real quick.
Go ahead.
The only reason I didn't get discharged was because I was stung 45 fucking times. So they accounted it to the amount of stings and not that I was allergic at the time. I ended up, after I got to my first duty station, going to my old family doctor through civilian insurance to verify if I was allergic or not. And that's when I got the final verification. And I never told fucking Big Army that I was officially allergic. They just amounted it to, I was stung so many times, it sent me into shock.
That's an insane fucking, I did not know. By the way, can you show everybody your mug? I love your fucking mug. Show everybody that fucking mug.
Yeah.
It says bad bitch.
How was your week, Squillini?
Dude, it's the same shit, different day for me. Every fucking week, it's work. I fucking get off. I've been kind of gone back to reliving childhood a bit here and just grinding fucking Pokemon on the Switch lately. Just because I get off work and I just want to veg out on the fucking couch. I watch fucking wrestling on Mondays. I watch fucking wrestling on Fridays. If there's any fucking live events, I watch that on weekends when they come out.
Joe, sounds like you need yesterday in your life, dude. Like, do you want to rob a train or something, man? Like, do you want to
I mean, here's the thing. I've got beer in the fridge. I've got whiskey in the cabinet. I've got fucking, my wife and my kid. I've got a good fucking life. It's not like it's just
You're content. You're content, but something, sounds like there's a little something missing there, Joe.
We do, every Thursday we always go to the fucking pub and grub and, hang out with the fucking regulars, kind of, our Cheers environment, so to speak.
Maybe
sometimes you want to go.
I know there's not much you can do about your work schedule, but maybe try to mix up your personal schedule a little bit just to give it some fluff. Maybe
we go to, we do that. We fucking go to the gym fucking every day, trying to fucking do that. Still, I'm down 40 fucking pounds in 2 months.
Do y'all do that as like a family?
Yeah.
That's fucking
even
cool.
The kid get up every fucking morning at 5 a.m. and fucking go to the gym.
Good. That's very healthy.
The kid gets up and goes with us because
good. Good for her. That's bad.
So, I mean, it's not.
I can't wait till my daughters are like a little bit older and we can start fucking hitting the gym together.
Again, it's not an exciting life, but it's fucking life.
Spreaded. I think also maybe what you're kind of alluding to is like the older we get, we don't necessarily need all the bright lights and fucking big action. We are getting older, so like the rock and roll is getting turned down just a little bit. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, because I can't hear it anymore. You know what I mean? So
yesterday we went to the fucking mall with the kid because she wanted to go do some clothes shopping. She when she was with her mom for 2 weeks, she went to her friend, and her friend's parents sell fireworks during, leading up to the 4th of July, and they, let her work for them, and she made some money. So she was like, you know what? I need some more clothes. I want to go clothes shopping and spend my own money on them for a change. Big props to her. I'm so used to her fucking telling me to spend my own fucking money on shit, my money on that shit, which I mean, that's fine. She's a kid. But, she wanted to go fucking to the mall and spend her money. So we took her to the mall. That's where I got my bad bitch mug.
Fucking A. I'm so glad they have those out already. That's just amazing how quick
I also got another mug. That's my work mug because I can't use this at work.
Clearly not. Or at least not in sight of everyone.
My work mug says Big Tism Energy.
I love that. I fucking love. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir.
So,
sign me up for that one.
I mean, and we do stuff like that. We'll go to, every once in a while, we'll go to the fucking arcade or something just to, because we've got, there's those barcades all over the place now. And
Kansas City,
as long as we go before 9 p.m. in the evening on a Saturday, the kid can go in with us because the rule is after 9 p.m. it's 21 up only. So, we'll go on Saturdays and do shit like that just to get out of the fucking house, go do something a little bit different.
Fucking A.
So, but like you said, it's the whole getting older thing. I don't like fucking people that much.
Yeah. People kind of
unless I consider you
way.
part of my fucking circle, I don't want to be around you.
Is it just me or like it's not their fault either? There's a lot of good, decent hearted enough people out there. It's just like a lot of days I don't want to fucking deal with them either. You know what I mean? It's like not necessarily their. It's just like it's me. It's not you. You know what I mean? Like it's it's all me. Like my
okay, George Costanza.
I'm just in my little black heart filled with hate, dude. Like I'm sorry.
I created that.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be around all the fucking beautiful people anymore. Okay, like I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
There's two different types of like after you turn 35. There's two different things that either happen to a guy. You either get into smoking fucking meats seriously, which as we all know on this podcast, I fucking do, or you start playing fucking disc golf.
I'm not fucking doing that shit either. Like, but I will play hacky sack though. So we'll if you
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I'll play hacky sack. I'm not gonna.
John plays disc golf. He just doesn't want us to know.
Do you know when I lived in Pueblo? When we all first met, when I still lived in Pueblo, they had a really nice disc golf course at one of the parks there. John, you would have liked it. It was one of the main parks.
They need to do disc golf with scooters.
Yeah, like a golf cart. Like I want to be lazy and drink while I do my disc golfing, and I want to be lugging around a fucking rucksack full of a case.
So that's,
you know what I mean?
I was going to get into it. I've actually been contemplating, trying out disc golf because one of the breweries that I really like in my area, it's a veteran-owned brewery.
And they have a disc golf course.
And they have a disc golf course.
You know, for all the shit I'm talking, I will say, like, for health and welfare, playing disc golf is good for you because you're getting an amount of exercise and you're walking a lot.
Now,
so, like, I can't.
One
really
thing I don't understand. The one thing I don't understand. One of my employees, he lives in an area where it's just ridiculously hot this time of year.
Like Arizona.
Yeah, and he actually in Arizona, and he plays fucking golf.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Nope.
Like he goes out on his fucking Saturdays off and plays fucking golf.
Nope. Okay. Like,
in 100+ degree fucking heat.
I did that shit when I was a kid growing up there. We used to go hiking and we'd go crawling around the fucking wash outside of my neighborhood in ungodly heat. I did it all through my 20s, fucking working manual labor and construction. And then I did it in the Army for fucking almost 12 years, dude. Like, I'm done being outside in the fucking heat. If I don't have to, if I'm not helping one of the homies, like, move their shit or, like, you know, working an actual job, I like AC. I like heat in the wintertime.
If it's not 8:30 oh no, you're good. If it's not 8:30 if it's not 8:30 on a Tuesday morning, I'm not going.
I'm telling you, bro, if I don't have to be there, I am not going outside. I don't like being outside anymore. Straight up.
It's just like, even with moving, like when we moved this last go round, when we moved into the house we're in now, we moved end of January, fucking February timeframe.
Yeah.
Every other time we've moved since me and the wife got together fucking 7 years ago, almost, was August. Fucking heat of the summertime here in North Carolina.
Right.
And after moving in January, I'm like, nope, I'd rather fucking move when it's cold out.
Fucking A.
Because I'm exerting enough energy. I was in fucking shorts and a t-shirt with it fucking 45 degrees outside, and I was still fucking hot.
Yeah. 100%.
But again, it's cold enough out where, you know, in between fucking lugging big shit onto the fucking truck, I can stop for a few minutes and cool off and be fine.
Dude, I've already said it, dude. Like, now that I bought my house, I'm done. I'm not fucking moving again.
I mean, that's what I'm
doing it again, dude. Like,
I'm ready for us to fucking buy a house so I can just move one last fucking time and be done.
Yeah. From the time as a wee lad, when I moved out of my parents' house for the first time, you know what I mean? Like, all the way up till now, I cannot count how many times I've either moved or helped the homies move or fucking grab furniture with like a dude because they needed to pick it up somewhere and like get it back to their house, whatever. Yeah. Like, I'm not doing it again on my own. I'll always lend a hand if people like need a hand lended. Okay. Goddamn, I like all my shit's here. It's fucking staying here. I ain't fucking going nowhere ever again.
We bought
I'm fucking good.
We bought our dining room table back in May. We finally got a fucking dining room table because it was one of the only pieces of furniture we didn't have. And just picking it up because we got it from Habitat because fuck it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Plus, it goes to a good cause. Money goes to a good cause.
A lot of the furniture in my house is either secondhand or like my grandpa built the coffee table that I have.
So the father-in-law, he picked it up from there for us and then brought it to the house, and just moving it out of the bed of his truck into our dining room, which isn't fucking far. And this is mid-May.
Okay.
I was sweating fucking bullets.
Yeah.
Because it was already fucking hot out.
Yeah. And we're under a heat warning heat warning out here in Kansas City because of the heat index, and it's going to last until Wednesday, but it's like it's not the ambient temperature, it's the fucking humidity that sucks the goddamn soul out.
It's currently 90 degrees outside fucking right now, and when we get done with this episode, I have to go fucking cut grass.
No, you don't. What's your humidity right now? Can you look that up? I'm curious about that because you guys get humidity out there too. Like,
I mean, it's been fucking raining. That's why I've got to do it now, because we finally have a day where it's not fucking raining.
Well, I was going to say your grass is dry, right? You're not going to cut wet grass though, right? Like,
oh yeah, no, it's dry because it's like it rained yesterday morning, so it was wet yesterday, which is why I didn't fucking do it yesterday like I initially planned on doing. Why is it not loading? Fucking Christ.
You know, for being a tech guy, you're kind of slow on the draw there, partner.
56% humidity.
That's pretty high. So yeah, it's gonna be warm today. It's gonna be warm.
Yeah.
Like, yes. John, I gotta say, to that picture you sent me, can you pull that up so you can show the one you sent last night, late at night, from the train, looking across the fucking river? That's a really pretty picture, dude. Like, that was a great picture. You saw, like, I saw that last night, and I went to dreams with pleasant visions of you and me and Frenchie tearing New York City a new asshole in my head. You know what I mean? Like, it was beautiful.
I got it.
Word. So that picture, it was actually taken on the boat on the Staten Island ferry.
Joe, zoom in on that, like, if you can, because you can see the platform where the platform is, but looking out across the river and just seeing the lights of the city across the way. It's a really
Yeah, it won't let me zoom in on it.
It doesn't give you. Can you open it in a new tab and use the magnifying glass function? Because that's what I usually have to do. I have to open it in a new tab. Like you have to open the picture in its own tab.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Oh, my bad, dog. Yeah, but it was like that's like it just I literally like.
Oh, let me see. I got something right here.
That's about as much as it'll zoom in.
That's pretty good. That's pretty, because if I can see it from here on a full screen, that's pretty
Staten Island.
That's Staten Island. I literally went to bed last night daydreaming about us fucking like partying in fucking New York City someday.
Oh, I'm telling you, we could do it in the ferry, and I'll get to that part. But Squilly, did you finish your week? I don't want to take time.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much fucking
it.
Yeah, like, you know,
the old man had an old man week. So
yeah, we'll get. So I'm going to get the sad stuff out of the way first. All right.
Yep.
And just to get it over with, I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because I do have a lot of positive stuff to talk about today. But unfortunately, my grandmother passed away this past week, which was kind of an opening of eyes and moments of truth, and seeing family that I've taken myself away from for my own reasons. It happens.
Sure. That ain't nobody else's business. Do that to your business.
A lot of things were cleared the air. Family was good. It was nice to see a lot of family there. Got my kids to be around with them. But one interesting thing I got to do was be the pallbearer for my grandmother, and that was an interesting thing. But yeah, it's a natural thing. Death happens. I'm getting used to this getting older stuff where people are dying around me. And
yeah, that's part of the deal. The older you get, the more people you're gonna outlive.
Yeah. So now I'm getting into that part of my life where it's happening now. It's happening a little bit more frequently, and it's becoming more noticeable, and it sucks, but there's a ticket we ride. But I'm gonna go to hell for this, but there was 2 moments with the priest. And
was grandma Catholic?
Yes.
Okay. Just
curious. A very, very, very beautiful Catholic wake and recession, I believe it's called, and all that stuff. It was very beautiful, very beautiful. We even had a police escort.
Dope. Fucking
we had major police escort. Now the priest was a little unorthodox, I guess you could say.
Oh, I thought you were going to go somewhere else with that.
Do tell.
Try to touch you in inappropriate ways.
No. He was actually really nice. He was a really nice guy.
Former lay pastor Jay wants to fucking hear this shit. So tell me about this.
So he's doing the service, and we're sitting there, and he goes, and I swear to God, my wife is my witness. She was sitting 4 inches away from me when this happened, and he's doing his service and stuff, and he's like, her life is gonna go into the eternal.
But he said it out loud.
He said it out loud.
As if it was an echo. Awesome. That's some fucking shit right there. That's awesome. I'm sorry. I mean, obviously my condolences about your grandma, but doing that shit, that's Jesus.
I looked at my wife.
Eternally.
I turned over to my left first with my peripheral vision. I looked at my wife and she was beet red and her mouth was tight.
She's like trying not to fucking like laugh.
Laughing at a fucking funeral. Like, I mean, shit.
My dad is like maybe 5 feet away, and I have one of my aunts like looking at us. And Bunny.
It's like she knew.
Yeah.
Like, man, you want to laugh too?
And like, it was just that moment, and me and my wife were there. I swear to God, for at least 6 to 8 minutes, just.
Dude, I bet you. Wherever she's hanging out from now, your grandma's probably laughing her fucking ass off.
Yo, I was cracking up. And now the second part, my wife was gonna kill me for this, because during the mass, before we get her buried, he did a fake echo.
Echo.
Eternal. It was so good. So now you guys know I watched The Chosen, and there's no spoiler alerts. You guys know what happens in that show. It's written in the damn Bible.
If you've read the Bible, you know.
Yeah. So he's doing the mass, and I'm crying and shit. I'm sad. Yeah. And my wife, she's crying, and so he starts talking about the crucifixion and the resurrection and all that stuff, New Jerusalem and all that jazz.
Right.
I stand up and I walk to my wife and I say, I can't believe this son of a bitch just spoiled the next season of The Chosen for us.
Fuck John.
And I sat right back down. And she,
dude.
And she looked at me. She was like, "You motherfucker!"
You motherfucker! Like,
she was like, "Stop!" And I'm still crying, by the way. But I needed
from tears to smart ass back to tears in a matter of fucking seconds.
You guys ever notice when you go to like memorial services, funerals, a mass or whatever, like you got to like inject some humor into that shit, because like I tell you what, like whenever the fuck I die. Y'all better not be fucking like it. You can cry your tears, okay? But
I'm going to talk about that time you passed out on the podcast.
Thank you. There you go. Exactly. That's the shit people want to like. That's what you want to remember. Remember, like your boy. Like the good times. Not fucking. We're not just here to fucking cry about it. You know what I mean? Like John, John and Joe, do you guys do like wakes a lot out there? Like, do you guys like in Arizona where I'm from, and then here in Missouri? It's like family by family. It's dependent on who does a wake or who doesn't do a wake. So like I've been to a few wakes, but not everybody does a wake. So like
I mean,
it's common here.
It's definitely it's depending out here. I mean, a lot of the Southern Baptists, they do wakes.
Yeah. Well, like when I say wake,
with my parents, for instance, with my mom and dad, we didn't do a wake. Because.
Well, it's supposed to be kind of like a party, right? Like that, like you kind of like.
Well, that's the thing. My dad, his whole thing when he found out he was terminally ill, he just wanted us to do like more of a celebration of life, because he grew up Catholic, I grew up Catholic, but then we left the Catholic Church because reasons. And instead of him wanting this big extravagant thing, I had my pastor at the time. At the time, I was going to a Methodist church because they're the only non-crazy, in my opinion, within the Christian religion.
Yeah,
John's seen where I'm going to be buried, and it's a Methodist church.
Yeah,
because they're a lot more laid back. They're more help your fellow man, not shun people because of their appearance.
That's pretty much on par with the Methodist church. Yes.
So I had my pastor from that church. He came. We did it in my backyard at the family house growing up because we had a big pond, and he wanted some of his ashes spread in the pond in our backyard. So he would always be on the property he built pretty much. And
hey, from the
my pastor said,
hey, it's pretty spot on there, buddy. Like, go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
My pastor said a couple words. I spoke, and then me and my brother took a fucking canoe out into the middle of the pond with a bottle of tequila.
Cool.
Dumped some of Dad's ashes, poured a little tequila in the water for him. Me and him both took a swig. But after I said my words, we kind of did a toast to my dad, and everybody took a shot or shotgunned a beer or whatnot.
Okay, so it was more of like a ritual than a wake.
It was more just a memorial of life.
Yeah,
and then we had a party afterwards, and I threw some pork shoulders on the fucking smoker. We barbecued. We fucking had everybody over.
Yeah,
loud music, fucking bonfire. Danced around it like a bunch of fucking hippies singing Kumbaya.
When I lost my best friend when I was 22, he was very young. I had like his mom was asking me like, well, what do you think he would want for this, that, or the other? Anyways, so he got cremated, and we had a memorial service at a botanical garden in Tucson.
Oh, and then nice. That is nice.
Well, we were only 22, so there were a lot of people there that even if we weren't hanging out regularly, like people from like high school, you know what I mean? Like this is only a few years removed from high school, so we ended up, me and his brother. Because me and him and his brother all lived together, and when he passed away, like we lived together, and so about a week after the memorial service, we got everybody's numbers and we got a hold of everybody, and we had a wake at our house, and it was basically just a big party. We displayed some of his art, like in the dining room. We displayed some of his art.
Some art, had some drinks.
We had some drinks. I think we made peanut butter cookies. John, you would have loved them. They were great. They were great. They were delish.
You remember?
Smoked a lot of doobies. Saw people we hadn't seen in a while. Had some beers, had some drinks, and we celebrated his life. And that's what we did.
I mean, and the thing is, the way my dad the way my dad wanted his shit done. That's the same thing I want with me. I don't want, minus the fucking.
Do you have any idea how happy we're gonna be when we die? Like throw a fucking party.
Yeah, I don't want people fucking boohooing over me.
They can do that when they need to do it, but at the end of the day, crack a fucking beer or smoke one for me.
It wasn't this past Friday. It was the Friday before. It was the 11th. Marked 11. So July 11th was 11 years since my dad passed.
It goes quick, doesn't it?
It feels like, shit, I was only 24 at the fucking time. I was just getting out of where I was probably a year out of the army when he passed.
Dude, I don't like kind of viewing the world this way, but this June, so like last month, basically, it's been about a month ago, almost exactly, past the time when my best friend has now been dead longer than he was alive. And he was 20, and he was 22 when he died. So do the math, kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like we don't tend to think about things like that, but it's a reality. You know what I mean? Where it's like it's hard to imagine these people that had such a great impact, on our lives, and they've now been gone longer than they were here. You know what I mean? And that's crazy. And it goes that fast.
That's part of it. I mean, the thing is, like for me, I'm just at that point now where, and my wife hates it because my luck's fucking running out.
Dude, we got whatever we got coming, Joe. We got it coming, and we have it coming in spades. We have it coming.
Doing this, you need to stop doing that. You need to do this to get better. And it's like, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm still gonna fucking eat red meat, drink whiskey, and fucking drink beer. I'm not gonna change everything about my fucking lifestyle. I'm gonna go to the gym so I can lose weight. So I can be healthier from that aspect. Yeah, but I only have one fucking kidney. Yeah, I have PTSD, a TBI, fucking ADHD, fucking autism.
I've got all this fucking shit. Homie. You're on borrowed time, homie. Just like I'm telling you.
It's like every year when I hit my birthday, at this point, it's okay. I made it another.
Fuck yeah.
I made it another.
Yep.
I made it another. It's like, I don't want to leave my kid this soon. But that's why I'm going to the gym. That's why I'm, losing the weight. That's why I'm getting healthier from that perspective.
Sure.
But at the same time, I know when it's my time, when whatever powers that be, whatever God you believe in, if you believe in a God, if you don't believe in a God, when it's my time to go into the ground and turn into a fucking ficus, it's my fucking time.
It's going to happen. Inevitable. So John, you did the funeral thing and had some laugh.
And then a couple days. Then yesterday I need to make this clear. I didn't work the wrestling show. I worked for a wrestler who worked the show yesterday, which was for Game Changer Wrestling. I wish I could show you guys footage of it, but it's one of those like pay-per-view type of ordeals.
Okay. Was it good? Was it a good show?
It was fun. It was fun. So I'll talk like each step of the way. Like my mom is actually still here, which is cool. And we left.
Tell her I said hi. Say, I'm
I will. Now, do you remember my story a couple weeks ago about going to Queens, New York?
Yes.
Well, this was the complete opposite.
Opposite as far as what?
This was a smooth trip. Because
okay.
So for those who don't know, I'm in New Jersey, but I live right next to the Staten Island Bridge that goes into Staten Island, New York. So our plan was to go into Staten Island, take the ferry into New York City, which we did, and the ferry. My wife and I know that part of Staten Island, the St. George area, and the Staten Island ferry very well. When we were vagabonds, we used to sleep in the ferry, good times,
Yeah.
So we always enjoyed taking the ferry. So we decided to take the ferry. We got the ferry, got into New York City. We walked up, got some pizza, then got on the train to Coney Island. And Coney Island, if for those who don't know, every July 4th they have the hot dog eating competition there.
Hey, Joey won again this year. He fucked that shit up. Did you see that?
They do the mermaid parade. What you say about Joey Chestnut?
He fucking fucked that shit up this year again, dude. Like they brought him back and he fucking crushed it. He fucking crushed it, dude.
Well, there you go. Now, man, Coney Island, haven't been there in a few years, and it looks nice, right, baby? Like they did a really nice job with it.
John, I gotta get the fuck out there, dude.
Dude, Coney Island is the place. Now, what was really cool is that this wrestling event was held at a baseball stadium, Maimonides Park in Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York. Right? It was GCW.
Baseball stadium's on Coney Island.
It's right next to. Let me get a picture for you. Hang on.
So if we're talking wrestling, while you're pulling that picture up, I just want to point out one of my old neighbors.
What
right here?
What promotion?
Wrestles for Alpha Underground, which is our local promotion.
Okay.
Oh shit!
And he just got belts. He just got some belts.
He's the North Carolina fucking champion and tag team.
Oh, that's really good.
Fucking A.
That's funny because my boy Colin is the tag team champion for his company as well.
Now there's an event that's supposed to be happening soon. I'm trying to find it, and it's with this Alpha Underground promotion, but fucking Matt Cardona is going to be there.
That's funny because that's who was there yesterday.
Yeah, because Cardona, even though he's in AEW right now, he does a lot of indie stuff too and goes around to these smaller promotions and does things too.
Yeah, GCW was one of them. He's a big mainstay. So here is the picture from where we were sitting.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could see here that obviously there's the park, the baseball field, and then look at the backdrop.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's
the Coney Island fucking pier right there.
Yeah.
Oh. John, John,
if
I need to look up like Amtrak and like fuck driving. I need to just like take a train out to fucking like Jersey or fucking New York City and have you come pick me up.
So what we do is you take an Amtrak to North Carolina and then I'll get on the train when you get here and then we'll go up to fucking John.
I'm liking where this is fucking going. You need to contact your work, Joe, and tell them you're going to be fucking out for a couple days. Like fucking, I think we can make this happen.
I could easily fucking just say, hey, I'm not going to be here.
I'll get one of them fucking Amtrak where you like have your own little private booth or whatever the fuck. You know, like
if
your own
we
little,
do that, the wife's got to come because she's never rode on a train before.
Your little like I've never rode on a train either. Well, I mean, I have, but it was in like Colorado and like one of those like old school like narrow gauge. I took the Durango to Silverton, you know, like it's kind of famous on the western slope. But I was like a fucking kid. That's like I've never taken a train like to go somewhere. You know what I mean? Like
I've had New York style pizza. You got to remember, technically all my extended family still lives in fucking New York. So
I haven't. I don't even know.
If I make the trip up there, it's going to be seeing John, but then also letting, my cousins and shit know, hey, I'm in the area. I'm going to be, coming into Coney Island with some buddies, meet up to, see some fucking family I haven't seen in 15 plus years.
I need to sample the wares of New York pizza. Like, I really like, John, we had a place around the corner from my high school called New York Pizza, and you could get like a slice and a soda for like however fucking cheap it was in the 90s. And we used to ditch school sometimes just to go. I had a buddy that got caught one time because he was walking back through the administration, because like my school looks like a prison. Like they gated it. They gated off the entire campus. So from the outside, like, this is Tucson, Arizona, by the way. It's supposed to the effort was to keep kids on campus, obviously for safety and other reasons, but it's back in the 90s. Place looks like a prison. Anyways, one of my buddies got caught going through the administration building, coming back from ditching, and he literally told the principal, he's like, no, I didn't ditch. He's like, I tripped and I accidentally rolled all the way to New York Pizza.
Oh, look at that!
Look at that shit. That's
a place. That's a place near me.
That's what New York pizza looked like. That's what the pizza there looked like. Big ass like that.
Yeah, that was one of those things. Like, my wife, she never had like real New York style pizza, and I've always ate. When I first got out of the Army, my first tech job was right around the corner from this place. It's called Randy's Pizza. Old fucking Italian New York family moved down to North Carolina, opened up a pizza restaurant.
Brought the pizza
right in the middle of fucking, the tech area of fucking North Carolina. And I'd go there every fucking day on lunch because $7.50, 2 slices of pizza and a fucking large drink.
Yep. Just like that. Like that.
So we get to the show, and I'll go through some of the names in here. So there are some very familiar names. I'll go through all of them real quick because it was only a few matches. One of my favorite ones, Grim Reaper, who all of a sudden has a full head of hair.
Did he win?
Grim Reaper did win, and it's funny because his thing. You could watch GCW Bash at the Ballpark on a 7-day trial on Triller TV. It's on there, and you could actually. And I'll get to some funny moments real quick here, babe. But Grim Reaper won against Austin Luke, Jay Lyons, JP Grayson, Alan Angels, and the man like DeReese. Then there was Jonathan Grisham was there, Deanna Purrazzo, Joey Janela, Ninja Mac, Mike Santana, Matt Cardona, also known as the Long Island Iced Tea, Zach Ryder, Matt Tremont, Priscilla Ketty, Atticus Koger, Otis Koger, Masha Slamovich, Gringo Loco, Tommy Dreamer was there, Amazing Red, and Charles Mason.
How's Tommy Dreamer doing these days? What the hell's he up to? How's he doing?
He still moves around like he's 22 years old, but you know how it is. But what I was there for was the GCW World Championship match, which my buddy, my employer, Colin Parker, asked us to go to, because this is a big promotion. To give a little background, Colin Parker just started like a year and a half ago.
I was gonna say we've talked about him on the podcast a few times.
Yeah. Squilini, are you familiar with Game Changer Wrestling?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I just remember from whatever you've talked about, John. And I know you go to a bunch of like different like independent shows. So like and they're you know what? And when you come here, we'll go to one. I would love to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to tear New York City a new asshole, go see a wrestling show, and then like get drunk enough that we just randomly decide to do something random.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that from the Dungeon Dose GCW, but they're one of the bigger independent promotions, right? Kind of like what Ring of Honor used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
So they remind me a lot of Ring of Honor. So
they're coming up basically on the independent circuit.
Yeah, really well. And so the match that that they had was YDNP, Alex Price and Jordan Oliver, which they won. They retained their tag team titles against guys like To Infinity and Beyond, High Seas, and my buddies, the Prospects.
Okay.
So now I think this is maybe like third or fourth match that we've gone to. The match was amazing. Lots of good spots. And I'm so proud of Colin because this was a guy who was playing WWE 2K, making a character and being part of a CAW wrestling community, right? And CAW is creative wrestler. They make their characters and they made like a little RP thing.
Didn't you do that for a little bit?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
So he went from being really into this to actually becoming a real wrestler and actually killing it. And I can actually announce, and I spoke about this, I'm working on a documentary for him about his rise. And we actually pushed back the documentary because he got booked at this show. And the show was great. It was fun. To see them debut in the time that they have been around was fantastic. You know, it's amazing to see a come up happen so fast with people who actually deserve it.
Sure.
You know?
Sure. Yeah.
And I'm humbled to know that I'm chosen to be their cameraman, you know?
Fuck yeah.
It's a really cool experience, especially talking to them sometimes before. I don't get to see them before the matches, most of the time after. But like, you know, speaking to them after their match, you know, because this is like the Jay Alfredo, the partner, said this is my WWE right here. I just played at a baseball stadium in Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
You know, to a large crowd. Yes. You know, on pay-per-view. Essentially,
for a lot of guys, that might be the extent of it. You know what I mean? Like this, you're talking about it's sports entertainment, but it's still a fucking sport.
Yeah,
like everyone has a fucking shelf life, and not everybody makes it as far. It's just like the fucking army. Not everybody fucking does 20 years.
Yeah,
you know
these
what I mean?
Guys,
it's like my buddy that I showed, Case and Kane, who's the Lucha, so it's the Lucha tag, like North Carolina Lucha tag team champion.
That's
is
cool.
The tag belt he's got, and then the NC Cruiserweight Championship. But one of his buddies that he wrestled with, that him and his buddy Jackson Drake, they started out together in the indie side here in North Carolina, and Jackson Drake is the current WWE Evolve champion.
Really?
Evolve so is that shit too.
So he's gone
up to fucking WWE to their developmental side.
Yeah.
And he's wrestling on the Revolve show. And he's the champion over there. So it's like, you know, these guys, that's the thing with the indie circuits is fucking WWE scouting these things.
Well, yeah. I mean, and to go from like North Carolina regional to kind of like the spotlight in the WWE, even if it's like an umbrella organization, it's still like you're that much closer. You're that much closer to the fucking show. You know what I mean? It's like playing triple A ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
like fucking
picture here.
So yeah, speaking of ball, like before we get too far down, finishing up with wrestling, did you guys see the All-Star game or the home run?
Yeah. But hang on, I just want to finish this up because I do want to talk about that. But this is a picture of the prospects right here, and if you guys notice, he's wearing Fantastic Four gear.
I also notice your Crocs.
Is that your boy?
Socks?
That's my boy, Colin Parker. Yeah, I am.
John, you look like
Crocs on my socks.
John, you look like
the most fucking Jersey thing I have ever seen.
John, you look like fucking Weird Al Yankovic, dude. Like Jesus Christ. Look at you, like Jesus Christ. Like
before we move on to the All-Star game, though, wrestling.
Oh, wait till you see the outfit I'm going to wear next week. But I just want to finish this up real quick because the ride back. I need my wife to come here next to me to kind of demonstrate what happened on the train last night.
Oh God!
Okay.
On the way to the ferry. So we're with my buddies Christian and True Sean, right? And we're sitting in the train, And we're just talking, having a conversation, right? And I'm sitting like this. Hang on, because my wife has to be the one to because like, and we're just minding our own business, all right? And you know, when you're in New York, you're kind of thinking, oh, some New York shit's gonna happen, right? What New York shit is gonna happen? So I'm sitting down having a conversation, and this lady comes up around me, and I'm like this. She straight up does that like she's about to fucking kiss me or something.
She was cracked out.
Okay, she and also she had no teeth, so she was bleeding gums Murphy. So like,
I'd have kicked her in her whisker biscuit.
So like this lady, I jump up, I jumped up, and she just looked at me, and I'm like, holy shit, you scared me, and she just walked away and sat down like 6 feet away. I'm like, oh my fucking God. And then when I noticed that she had no teeth, my boy looked at me, he was like, wow.
What in the fucking fuck, dude? Like that's
she wanted to gum you to death, John.
Look, wait a minute, he's right here. Yo, Toshi, tell him about the fucking lady that was on the train that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, Toshi, I want to hear this shit. Like some fucking like fucking Bleeding Gums Murphy fucking tried to make out with fucking John and in front of Frenchie. That would have been like a nuclear explosion would have fucking happened, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yo,
like that train would have derailed. Like it's like fucking Spider-Man shit.
She scared the shit out of me, dude. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like that. What's he saying here?
It was hilarious.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember much. I was too drunk.
That's the shit that happens when you're drunk, where you're like, it would never happen if I was sober. You know what I mean? Like it would never happen. The shit that just happens, and you're like, fuck, man. Like, why can't I be like not inebriated right now? Because I'd remember it better.
Yeah, but no, it was a good time. We got and you know, we got on the Staten Island ferry. There was Wendy's at the Staten Island ferry too, which was fucking great. So I grabbed me a Wendy's, got on the ferry, and then that's when I checked the chat. I saw you guys saying something throughout the day. I was gonna send them a picture of the ferry.
Yeah,
and as soon as I took that picture, I sent it to you guys, and that's when I was on my way home. We got home, smoked some weed, do what married couples do, and then went to sleep.
Joe, didn't we were supposed to talk about wrestling this week, weren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say before we jump into the All-Star games.
Well, yeah.
We never touched on Saturday night main event from last week with the Goldberg Gunther match.
That's right. Well,
so
way up. How was it, Joe?
It was, I mean, Goldberg even apologized for how underwhelming the fucking match was.
You should be apologizing for trying to come back.
Thank you.
Fucking
this guy right here. Correct.
I mean, the issue is he was still under a Legends contract. So until he officially did a retirement match, he couldn't leave.
Mm-hmm.
Fully.
I'm listening.
Bullshit. Yes, I understand bullshit. Let's put it this way. The match was underwhelming. Gunther at one point rips Goldberg's fucking knee brace off and beats him with it.
Of course he did. Yeah. How did Gunther do? I've got to ask. I got to here. Like, how did
Goldberg even did? Both sides did pretty fucking well. Like, we've seen and we've talked about Gunther many a times already over the past fucking course of this year alone.
Have you ever?
Gunther landed those fucking chops. Gunther landed. He landed like 6 of them in the beginning of the match on fucking Goldberg. And Goldberg just stood there and didn't even fucking make a face.
Yeah, he fucking no-sold him. Okay. So that the reason I asked is because
okay, what's up, man?
Out of a lot of the what I would call like the current stable of wrestling, I like Gunther. I don't like Gunther's character, but I like Gunther. I like Gunther as a wrestler. As a
wrestler, he's fucking great. Like
he sells like a motherfucker. He's
got great ring presence. He's fucking good on the mic.
Yes, thank you.
He's he's all those things that you need to be a main roster wrestler within the WWE.
That's why I asked about him, because I knew going into this match he was gonna have to fucking sell for Goldberg. I knew he was gonna have to sell for Goldberg. Like, and
so it come down to like when he ripped off the knee brace, What happened was Goldberg was going for a spear on Gunther. Gunther jumped out of the way. Charles Robinson.
Yep, there it is.
Yep. Charles Robinson, the fucking ref that's been there since almost the fucking beginning at this point, was in the way, gets fucking speared. Then Gunther, because honestly, it was going in the direction of Goldberg fucking winning. But then he speared fucking Charles Robinson. Robinson's out. Gunther rips off the fucking knee brace and just is fucking beating the living dog shit out of fucking Goldberg with this.
Good. And hopefully his last match. I'm glad he got fucking whipped. Like, seriously. Did Goldberg sell the finish? Did Goldberg at least sell the finish?
Oh yeah. He sold the finish.
Good for him.
Yeah, well, that's why I was asking, John, because it's Goldberg. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly what
you know what? It's crazy because I see, they've brought up Bret in the chat has brought up Bret Hart twice now. That's another big conversation too, because a lot of people don't like Goldberg. There's even that one crazy rumor that he lost a match in a dark match in his WCW days too, when he was on that undefeated streak. I don't know if you guys ever heard about that rumor.
I'm not sure. No. Yeah. There's been a long-standing thing in professional wrestling. There's workers who work stiff, and there's workers who work too stiff. And Goldberg was always one of the ones
that worked too stiff.
It was too stiff. For any of you old school wrestling fans, I'm gonna name somebody. I'm gonna name drop somebody, and you're a fan if you know who the fuck it is. A guy by the name of Stan Hansen back in the day. Fucking notorious. Too stiff of a worker. Notorious for it. He was so fucking notorious for being way too stiff. And like,
and the thing is,
it was the same shit. He injured people. He fucking injured people. When it's supposed to be like, you got to work tomorrow night too. You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
the thing is, the match was just overhyped because it's fucking Goldberg.
Well, that's why I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I didn't watch it. Like, it was like
I watched it because it's fucking great to watch.
Night, and I played Red Dead Redemption 2 because I was like,
I watched Saturday Night Main Event more for the matches before that match than for that match itself.
Fair. Speaking of
main events aren't exciting as they used to be.
Well, how were the other matches, Joe?
The other matches were good. Again, I watched it for the other matches. I don't fucking remember exactly who.
No. It's been over a week. You're fine.
Because so this airing of Saturday Night Main Event was really kind of just a short. I think it was 3 or 4 fucking matches in total. It wasn't a typical show because the following night they had Evolution, which was the all women show,
which took them 7 years to do.
Since the last time they did an Evolution.
You sound a little bitter, John, about
that. It's just weird when companies, and look, WWE is doing much better, but when they say that they do things for the appreciation of certain people and it takes so many years to even acknowledge said things, that's all it is. I mean, it's their company. They could do what they want, but they need.
Let's look at the changes within the organization over the last 7 years.
They could do all this shit for Saudi Arabia, though.
Well, here's my thing, John. I feel like if McMahon was still at the fucking helm, he wouldn't have gotten another Evolution.
Like, I'll keep those worms in the can. I'll start freaking out again. Like, my fucking eye twitch
from the dungeon. That's technically what happened. Was Saturday Night Main Event was an all male show. And then the next night they had an all women's show.
I'll say it again. Women's wrestling. I love watching women's wrestling now because they have come so fucking far.
It's not the diva bullshit where it's a bunch of fucking hair pulling.
It's not
actual fucking wrestling.
It's not fucking Fabulous Moolah and fucking Medusa either. It's a different
Well, remember, Fabulous Moolah was like a human trafficker or something like that.
Oh yeah, she cock.
The thing is, I feel like if Vince was still helming WWE, we would have never had another Evolution.
I will always say it again. Like, after you guys assisted me in like watching WrestleMania since last year. I've kind of like just kept like a side eye on it, and wrestling is so much fucking better than it has been in a while. It like this is like it's kind of like coming. They're not all the way there yet, but it's so much better than it was like fucking like 10, 15 years ago, where it was like I try to watch a match and I'd be like, God, fuck this, I'm turning it off. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, that's because fucking we're no longer in that Vince McMahon era with the WWE. We're no longer in that era with fucking wrestling. Because all the Vince McMahon era was just repeats of the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
It'd be different fucking wrestlers, the same fucking tired storyline.
Yeah.
How many times did we see fucking, affair scandals between X male wrestler with Y female wrestler over the course of fucking WWE? Let's see, Triple H in China, Edge in fucking
Lita?
Yeah, it was Lita.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw shit like that so many fucking times. We saw it's just
and that's okay. I mean, we
that's
knew it was
okay
end up that
as
way.
long as the storytelling goes back. I mean,
it's okay.
I'm so fucking involved in this whole fucking John Cena farewell tour right now because Cena's turned into a fucking dickhead. And I used to love Cena, like, but
I still say like we called it on this podcast. He's gonna do a fucking face turn at the very end, and he's gonna go out as a face on top of the hill.
But the heel turn was fucking great. Like, how else do you expect? Like, we're taking one of the company's biggest baby faces and having him turn heel for a whole fucking year.
Yep. So they can fucking
because on SmackDown this week he comes out. Him and Cody are supposed to sign the contract for SummerSlam.
Toshi, I think you might be right. I think you might be right.
I was actually getting ready.
I was there, and I'm gonna say I was there when he did it after he left the WWE.
But so
I think they're
Cena
gonna go,
and Cody.
I think they're going to go for like the rare like double turn. They're going to try a double turn.
Yeah. So like that's the thing, because Cody won King of the Ring. He's guaranteed a match against Cena at SummerSlam. Well, Cena comes out during the contract signing on SmackDown and is like, because I've been busy filming this movie for Netflix, this, that, and the other, I'm emotionally drained. So it's been determined with the higher ups that physically I'm not to compete at SummerSlam. You'll still get your match. Cena goes and Cena goes and fucking, starts walking off after he goes in through this whole spiel. Cody jumps out the fucking ring, fucking boom, right to the back of Cena, drags Cena back into the ring, fucking drops Cena through a fucking table, and then puts the pen in Cena's hand and fucking forces Cena to sign this fucking contract.
I love it.
And it's not just a regular fucking match. Cody made sure it's a street fight match. That way there's no disqualifications and Cena can't just run off with the title like he's done the last several times he's had to defend.
Which platform is SummerSlam going to be on?
It's going to be on Peacock. It's 2 nights. It's in Jersey at MetLife Stadium.
Fuck, John. What?
It's August 2nd and the 3rd.
Man, you want to know something? There's probably going to be a lot of
2 weeks away.
I was going to say that's like
2 weeks away.
Dude, you know what else is 2 weeks away? I totally just remembered last night. Like a buddy of mine here got tickets for a fucking show here in Kansas City because he was going to go with another buddy or some shit. But other buddy backed the fuck out or fucked off or whatever the fuck. So guess who I'm going to be seeing on August 4th here in Kansas City? Fucking Dropkick Murphys.
No shit.
Fucking A, bro. Fucking A, dude. I'm going to be seeing Dropkick in fucking 2 weeks. No shit.
Okay, now I've got to see if they're coming to fucking Carolina.
Thank you for reminding me.
So we got anything else with wrestling before we finish off with baseball? All right. So I know you want to start off with the Derby, Jay, but I want to rewind the day before.
Go ahead.
I watched the draft.
Oh, how was that? Tell me about that, please.
It was the first time I've ever watched the MLB draft.
Okay.
And
I've never seen one. I can't. So I'm curious.
So You know, obviously, I've seen other ones. You know, I've seen the football one at one point in my life, you know, at least once, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and from playing MLB The Show, you know, they've gotten a little more in depth with the drafting process in the game. So when I looked at the All-Star Week schedule, which is like the WrestleMania for baseball, other than actually, I would say more like the SummerSlam for baseball. The World Series is more like a WrestleMania.
Yeah, World Series. Yeah.
And All-Star Week is mine and my wife's favorite week in baseball. We love the home run derby. Love it. Okay. There's always some shit that goes down, like that one year when Pete Alonso won. And he hit that one ball and it hit the kid in the head and he was dancing. You know, little things like that, right? So in the draft, I wanted to see, you know, we got the future of baseball coming, right? And MLB The Show mentioned that whoever gets drafted, their baseball cards would be available in the game immediately as soon as they were drafted.
Oh,
so
okay.
So I thought, hey, you know what? This is a good way to kind of get me to watch the draft. Fuck it, why not?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know, so we watched the draft. Great setup. You know, very simple. You know, the commissioner was there, and you know he's talking about how you know the future of baseball is looking good. He, you know, and I just think about what's going to happen before 2029 when we get the two new expansion teams. You know.
Yeah, we talked about that. What, last week or the week before?
On North Carolina, let's get a fucking team.
I'm telling you, it would be good.
Joe, I really think it's probably going to be Nashville, North Carolina, and like the Carolinas.
The Carolinas, yeah. It's going to be Charlotte and fucking Nashville.
The other locations
2 weeks ago, those were the only places that made fucking sense.
Yeah, the other locations do not make sense, and they don't have enough people to
exactly.
No, they just don't. Go ahead.
Show up with my bad bitch mug to the first game.
So, the one thing that I really enjoyed is that every single person who got drafted, they got a white bat, a sponsored bat from a specific company, you know, and they would put it on this shelf. And I was like, damn, that's really cool. And the first one is a shortstop named Willits. And he got drafted to the Orioles, I believe, you know. Well, Las Vegas, their paperwork's already done.
Toshi, I think you missed probably that episode or that particular conversation.
So it's two new teams. It's not a team moving.
You'd have to rewind the tapes, Toshi, because we had that exact conversation on this podcast. And we discussed the pros and the cons, and I had a lot to say about Las Vegas, and none of it was good. I can promise you that, Toshi.
Yeah, and Las Vegas is already a done deal. Like that's already happening.
But
so
that's because that's a team moving to Vegas. That's not a new team.
It's still fucking stupid. It's still fucking stupid. It's the goddamn desert.
Yeah, but Toshi, the thing right now is that right now Nashville is number one on the ballot, and they've already started making moves. So they are 100% getting a baseball team, and I'm hoping the A's are going to Vegas. Yep, the A's are going to Vegas, just like the Raiders.
My main thing is it's the resources that are used up when you build giant stadiums. They are, you know, like they just the Raiders just built their fucking hockey puck out there, and Las Vegas is a destination city. It has a lot of people, but
it's got room.
Well, the problem is you're going to get more people from that aren't local to Las Vegas watching, you know, at your games than you're going to get, you know, actual homegrown fans, and that might take some time to change. But like with the Raiders, like how many people at a fucking Las Vegas Raiders game are from Las Vegas? You know, they're probably
all
like
Oakland fans.
They're like they're Oakland fucking old school fucking LA Raiders. You know, people from Arizona, people from California, people from fucking Colorado and fucking Utah. You know what I mean? Like people that can fucking drive in or fly in for a fucking you know, and they're Raiders fans. They're not from Las Vegas. Like the city of Las Vegas cannot sustain an NFL team.
Yeah,
you know, like that's my point. And it's in the fucking desert. They're using all the water. They're using all the water. Like it's the water.
Listen, I gotta say the A's are gonna have probably one of the nicest stadiums though. Like what they have in store. Now with the draft, it's really cool. I got most of the draft players in my MLB The Show team already.
Okay.
If you ever play, Jay, it is on.
I don't know if I'd be able to handle the mechanics. Like
Yeah.
I was just thinking the other night, John. Remember I told you I'm trying to 100% Red Dead 2. Like I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 for 6 years, and I still fuck up the controls sometimes. Like so, like I don't know if I
feel that
with the show, like with the game you're talking about, I don't know if I'd be able to fuck with the mechanics, dude. Like because like dude, I'm a fucking expert fucking marksman, but I still fuck up Red Dead 2 6 years after I started playing it. Like 6 years.
So let's go. Go ahead.
Yeah, in that case, Jay, it's a fucking video game.
I know. I'm just saying, like John knows how I play. Me and John have played video games, and he knows how frustrated I get. And if I'm not having fun, what do I do, John? I stop playing.
Yeah, Jay,
like almost immediately.
Remember when DMZ first came out? We all jumped on a game together.
Vague DMZ.
DMZ doesn't even
for
exist
Call of Duty.
anymore.
It's no longer fucking around, right?
Vaguely.
Yeah,
like,
we jumped. You fucking bugged out within fucking the first 2 minutes.
Thank you. Well,
do you still have Black Ops downloaded, Jay?
No, fuck no. I'm not.
Oh wait, I just remember what just okay. Well, all right. So let's go on to the Derby. Okay. Now, first off, the first major, actually, probably to me, the first disappointment, because there was a couple disappointments to me. The first disappointment was seeing Pat McAfee there.
I saw that, and I was like, that dude.
And he said that the home run derby winner had a fat ass too. Like, what the hell?
Okay. So you know, like I have my neighborhood watering hole, right?
Yeah.
A lot of more. If I go early enough in the day, like before like the afternoon crowd gets there, if it's like 11:30 noon, like I do most of my drinking during the day when I go to the watering hole. I don't go out at night. So if I go early enough, they'll have like McAfee's fucking stupid ESPN fucking whatever the fuck on.
So it's
not loud. Like they have the volume off, but like I see this motherfucker like every day. And I'm like, I've never liked this dude. I don't know what, how did he get so popular? Like what's with the cutoff sleeve? Like, dude, you're fucking like 50 years old and you're wearing cutoff sleeves. Like, all right, Fred Durst with your fucking over 30 wearing a backwards hat.
He doesn't wear the backwards hat anymore.
I don't give a shit, dude. It's like, if you're over 30 and you wear a backwards hat, I don't fucking trust you. If you're 50 and you still wear cutoff sleeves, like I have to question like your contribution to this earth. Okay. Cause like figure out how to fucking wear some goddamn clothes. All right. Like I'm not trying to be a fucking old fuddy duddy, but I am. So I will. Okay. Like Pat McAfee's a fucking chode. Like, the dude's a fucking chode.
I see why he's in the position that he's in.
I do too.
I can't stand him. And I don't understand why he was at the home run derby. You couldn't get someone better?
Dude, his popularity always reminds me of the quote that by George Carlin. Think about the dumbest person you know and how dumb people are like in general. And always remember that 50% of people are dumber than they are.
They were in Atlanta. Okay. They were in Atlanta. They could have gotten so many different people to do that, to host that derby.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude. Like,
well, let's get into the derby though.
Please.
I mean,
I'm getting flustered. Sorry.
Now we'll kind of go into the exciting parts. O'Neal Cruz, was it? He was fucking bombing them back to back.
Yes.
You know, and obviously Raleigh won.
Yes, isn't he, dude? He's in a home run chase right now.
Yes, he is.
If he keeps going at his what do you call it? His rate right now, like after the All-Star break, he's chasing Bonds.
I'm pretty sure right now Pete Alonso is the top right now. Let me take a look.
Let's because like we're now in the second half of baseball, and now this is where we're going to start seeing teams start competing for the wild cards for the playoffs, and other teams pulling away to fucking take their divisions. But there are some chases going on, like
I got it right here
on the hitting side.
Need me to zoom it in?
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna have to. You can read it to me if you need to.
All right. So I mean, Aaron Judge right now is our batting leader, but
yeah, Aaron Judge is just a fucking beast. Like
the Ultra unfolds. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is the ultimate phone.
Piece of shit.
Aaron Judge and Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani are basically baseball right now because like nobody even comes close to either one of those guys. It's like those two and everybody else in baseball after them.
So Raleigh, man.
How many home runs does he have?
So he's at
38.
the top. 38 for the season.
With 60 games to go. Holy shit. That's a lot. Like he's right there on like with the like if he keeps hitting home runs at the pace, he would be challenging Bonds.
Yeah.
Like
Shohei right now is my favorite player of this era.
He's amazing.
I've been doing a lot of research into fucking Raleigh here lately because I've seen his name pop up so damn much.
Oh yeah, he's great. Plays for the Mariners.
He's having a fucking kick-ass fucking year, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
But look at that. Like, you know what's funny to me about this?
Because he's from fucking North Carolina. He's one of my hometown boys.
Yee!
Yee!
You know what's funny, John? Dude's got 38 home runs, but look at his fucking batting average.
Oh yeah,
it's so average. It's so average.
Average as fuck.
Well, no shit, it's a batting average. What do you expect it to be? On average?
No. Like Joe, that's like the minimum. Like if you,
I'm fucking with you, Jay.
Dude, look at the Royals fucking like how shitty their fucking batting averages are, dude. If you go below 250, like you're on the line of being cut down to fucking like AAA. Like usually back in the day, not so much now. We got batters on our fucking team that are like hitting the 100s right now. It like kills me, dude. Fucking kills me.
Fuck, we got the game in 15 minutes.
Yeah, look at Aaron Judge. Now that's a fucking batting average you can set your watch to. Look at that fucking batting average.
He hit over 400 this season.
And dude, and he's only fucking 3 home runs behind fucking what's his dick? The other guy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Thank you. Like that's what I'm like. Look now that Joe, that's a fucking batting average. 3 motherfucking 53. That's a goddamn batting average. Like that make your fucking dick hard. You know what I'm saying? Like
I just want to point out where Cal Raleigh's from.
Yeah,
you want to know the square mileage of the fucking town he's from in North Carolina?
What?
3.5 square miles.
That's insane. for reference, like where I grew up in Tucson, like the metro,
I fucking spit across that.
Tucson's like 400 square miles. It's like it's like a 20 by 20 square. Basic in essence, like the valley, it's like 20 miles by 20 miles, and that's you said 3.5 square miles. That's like my fucking neighborhood. That's literally like the neighborhood I live in here in Kansas City. Like
and where he's from is in the mountain region of North Carolina, so the area that got affected by fucking the hurricane last year.
Appalachia. He's from Appalachia. Fucking A.
Yeah. So
from the dungeon, I'm kind of with you on that. Although I do like that they sped up the time with the pitching clock because I really think it helps when baseball games are like 2.5 hours and not fucking 3. Like I really do. Like it's way better. It's faster. We don't need people scratching their fucking dick on the mound. You know, like just taking their time. You know, this isn't Mickey Mantle shit, dude. Like we got shit to do.
I'm one of them people. I have to physically be at a baseball game to be able to watch it.
Yeah, I love watching it. I love listening to it on the radio. I'm very nostalgic for the game of baseball. Like me and my dad were at a baseball museum yesterday. Like for the Negro Leagues. Like yeah. I'm very nostalgic for baseball. Like I still love the game, but I think the addition of the pitching clock helped out a lot because like there was no reason for baseball games to be 3 fucking hours long.
So I want to bring this up too, because even though everyone did such a good job, there was one person who did it, and his name is Jazz Chisholm, who was a fucking New York Yankee, and he hit like 5 home runs. Did you see that?
I think I read something about that. Like everyone was like laughing at him and shit because like he was like supposed to like, and he it was like worst derby performance ever. Basically, like.
Listen to this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Do you think you'd do it again?
I told him next year. I said if I got more than 20 homers by the half next year, I do it again and actually try to hit homers every swing instead of trying to keep my swing. No, it's not that I wasn't trying to hit homers. I was trying to keep my swing and hit homers instead of just trying to hit everything in the air. I was trying to keep my line drive swing and hit homers. But it gets better.
I'll give him props if he's not a traditional power hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll give him props on that, but he probably shouldn't have been there. He probably shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, he probably should have turned it down if that's not his thing.
Yeah. Well, and there's God, and that's the thing. Like, how much of your autonomy do you lose when you make it to those levels in sports? Like the team owner, or the manager of the team, or the team GM will come in and say, you're going to do this. You're going to go sign autographs here. You're going to go visit this fucking hospital for the sick kids. You're going to fucking hit in the home run derby. Like, it's in your fucking contract. It's in your fucking contract. Like, guess what, kid? You're going. It's like the army. It's like the army. So he probably should have done better, though. He just like, fuck.
Here's my thing, though.
Put Aaron Judge in there.
Everything you just explained right there is the difference between a boss and a fucking leader.
Hard agree. Hard fucking, but it's baseball. It's not the fucking army.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now,
so at least nobody's going to die if you fuck up your decision-making process. You know what I mean?
And I'm still a bad bitch.
You're the baddest bitch.
I have one more.
I ordered a t-shirt that has the same thing on it.
I have you to wear it. Sorry, John.
No, you're good. I got one more to show you. This is one that blew my mind too. Look at this.
Junior, a line shot.
Got a chance. Oh, he stole it. They counted it, though. They did.
They counted it.
The umpire counted it.
Got it as.
Was that going to go out? It almost looked like it would have hit the top.
It was going to go out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just happened to jump and be lucky and be able to fucking grab.
On one of those Pat McAfee-esque stupid fucking ESPN sports shows that I have to get like brain fucked with. They were talking the day after the home run derby about like maybe making some new rules where like if the kids fucking like rob your home run, like it doesn't count. You know what I mean? Like that'd be I think that'd be kind of fucking cool. Like if you could like it would just kind of like make it a little bit more fun, like if you got like one of those home runs that's like just barely gonna make it over the wall and some little fucking like middle school shit fucking like robs your ass, like that'd be funny. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, I would enjoy it. Like
exactly.
Would you watch it? Would you watch it if it was like if there was like a little stake in the game? I've got to start fucking getting back into baseball like I used to be because I just kind of fell off. I don't blame you because of
the sport fucking fell off. That's the thing.
The sport fell off, and then geographically where you live, like there's baseball, like you're surrounded by minor league and semi-pro teams.
I'd have to go the closest team I have is fucking the Braves.
And that's in fucking Atlanta from you.
I'd have to drive 5.5 fucking hours in a car to go see a game.
Correct.
Now, granted, hold on. I'm going to advocate here. Granted, yes, a couple weeks ago, I did while we were on our hiatus, I went to a NASCAR race in Atlanta.
Yes, yeah, but same thing. It's the same for any sport. It's the same for but
with that NASCAR race, that was kind of the in-laws forced it upon me and the wife.
A different sport. It's
different. And honestly, hold on. Can I ever show you? And it's professional level. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, I officially going to a real NASCAR race became a fucking NASCAR fan.
I love the pink. You're all about the pink lately, Joe. Do you and Amy need to have a talk? Like, are we?
No.
I'm fucking with you.
It was the color combo, the pink with the teal was a fucking
I'm not gonna lie. I like it. Oh my God, what is that thing? Look at that.
That is what we call fucking yard trash.
Is that your dog? You have a dog?
This is my mom's dog.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I didn't know you had a dog.
That's what we call an ankle biter.
Yeah. Yeah, a little cute little ball of fluff there. No, I like the Joe. I like the juxtaposition of like like a big burly fucking like army veteran wearing a fucking pink ass fucking hat and drinking out of a pink ass mug that says "bad bitch" on it in Barbie lettering. Like,
well, like I told you, I've ordered a fucking shirt. I'll pull up well, I ordered both the t-shirt and the tank top for this.
God damn it. Pull it out. I'm gonna get a beer real quick. I'll be right back.
What's up on the microphone?
I mean, granted, I know we're about final thought, which I'll take this week.
Oh, right. Yeah, you got that's right. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I got a game to watch too.
Oh fuck. I think the fucking Rolls are playing today, aren't they? I gotta check and see what time they're playing.
So remember when we discussed the whole Buffalo school system thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally, but yes. Yeah.
That's where this mug comes into play. The first time I ever saw this mug. Here's the shirt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then, so I ordered the tank. With the t-shirt, though, they offer it in pink, so I got it in the pink with the lettering.
God damn, I cannot wait to see you fucking rocking that shit, dude. That's going to be hilarious. Like, that's going to be fucking hilarious.
And then there was another shirt that I saw when we were in Spencer's when I picked up the mug. And I looked at the wife and I was like, I'm going to order this because I have to. Here's the problem right now. Even though I've lost weight, I'm still a 3XL. Most stores in the mall only carry up to 2XL. So I have to order shit off the internet right now.
It's all good. That reminds me of like the time I went to go see Jerry Cantrell solo, like his solo act, like not with Alice in Chains. And the opening band was called Thunder Pussy. So I bought a t-shirt from Thunder Pussy because it says Thunder Pussy on the shirt. And so now when I go out in public with that shit, like nobody says anything. But I get a lot of looks and it's really funny.
Because there was this very specific t-shirt and I ordered it while we were standing in Spencer's off of their website.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, it was like it had a bald eagle on it with a flag. And it said, I'm here to drink beer, something, and fuck your wife.
It's like it's like those t-shirts where you're like, see it, and then you have to like take a double look.
I looked dead ass in my wife's eyes. And I said, I'm buying this shirt right now. And I'm not going to wear it until we're at the beach with your family.
I've got shirts that like I don't wear out in public, like where it's just like in general principle, it's kind of like just like don't wear that one in public, And
like, that's my thing. It's like that's one of those shirts like I'll wear it at the beach house, like in the evenings, like we get back from doing all our shit. I go to put on my gym shorts and a t-shirt to get comfy for the evening while we go to play board games or whatever.
Yep.
And I'll throw that fucker on and just walk downstairs and be like, I'm here to drink beer, such and such, and fuck your wife with a bald eagle on the fucking shirt.
It's like all majestic as fuck. Like,
so
had to give the dog back.
Granted, don't take your 14-year-old kids into Spencer's because you want to know what my daughter walked up to me with yesterday in her fucking hands.
Christ, I don't even want to know.
Was it electronic? Was it a device? Was it a device?
It was a stuffed fucking. It was a plush. It was like a plushie.
Uh-huh.
But it was a giant fucking penis.
That's badass, dude.
My 14-year-old walks up to me and is like, "Can I get this?"
I'm gonna use that as like a fucking throw pillow on my couch. That sounds awesome.
I'm like looking at her sideways, like, part of me is proud that you even asked. The other part of me, because your stepmother's standing right here and I don't want to get fucking divorced, wants to tell you no. Like, you have the balls to say, "Can I get this?"
Tell her to get a bank account and she can order her own, things like online, like that's like, yeah.
Yeah. Like she just straight up, I'm pretty sure I can fucking pull it up on their website.
That totally reminds me of like when me and John used to play Call of Duty and we were playing online and they came out with like some update or some patch or whatever. And I figured out how to draw cock and balls with the spray paint.
It was this. It was.
I'm just fucking.
Am I going to be good to show this on fucking the internet, John?
Just do it.
Okay, fuck it.
I could blur it out.
Dude, we're not going to blur anything. Fuck them.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, it's a cute
She
little.
literally walks up with this in her fucking, and this is about as big as her fucking torso.
That's fucking awesome.
And is like, can I buy this? And I'm like, part of me wants to just fucking say yes. The other part of me doesn't want to get smacked in the back of the head by your stepmother.
Yeah, it's like the part of me that appreciates cock art. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you one thing. It's big enough.
With this.
I'll tell you one thing. It's big enough to fill up my ass.
I was sitting here thinking, well, I mean, if that's your fucking depiction of a penis, don't wait. I can't wait till you get disappointed.
God.
Oh man, well guys, thank you so much for coming to another episode. I just want to promote, I will be giving out a date when I do that show. I'm going to be doing a charity podcast with Cyberboy. I will be putting out a date for that soon, and there will be a charity involved with that, and all proceeds will be going to said charity when that is officially announced. Other than that, I got nothing. You know, but yeah, Squilini, you said you wanted to take the final thought today.
So I'm going to kind of go into this, and I've asked my buddy / bartender to watch this episode because of some shit she was dealing with this week. And I first off, before we dive deep into the final thought, I want to say it is never okay to guilt other people because of how you are feeling.
Oh no, yeah, we talk
whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically,
anger out on other people. Yeah, like just
you cannot say shit that can harm others.
Yeah.
With that being said, there is a close friend who is dealing with some personal shit that I hope everybody that watches our show keeps in their thoughts and prayers on their mind. Not going to go into more details than that just because I don't have permission to really fucking dive into it. But we all go through hard times, especially those of us within the veteran community, those of us that have lost, those of us that are in chronic pain. However, you're still needed, wanted on this fucking earth. There's people that care. Whether you feel like the people care or not, they fucking give two flying fucks about your well-being and how you're doing. You might not hear from people frequently because of reasons unknown to you personally, but just keep pushing, keep fighting, no matter what. If you're feeling down and you don't want to talk to a friend, a family member, anybody you know, you can reach out to the National Suicide Hotline by texting or calling 988 or dialing 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. But no, there are people there for you. Whether it's relatives, friends, a complete fucking stranger, we have to watch each other's backs on a day-to-day basis. We have to be there for each other. We have to bring some kind of decency back to the human race as a whole. We see too much death and destruction and shit within the news and the media. There's so many bad things going on out in our world that we have to stand up as a populace and stand hand in hand and console and be there for each other to fight those demons together. If you don't feel like talking to someone that's a stranger, a family, or friend, there's us three here on the podcast. We're always available night or day.
Easy to find.
Easy to fucking find. I mean, at least me and John. Jay hides like fucking it's a life goal.
If you have Jay's number, like, you know, that's pretty
if
much.
you have a way to get in contact with Jay, if you're on Facebook with him,
correct.
or you have his phone number, you can get to him.
That is correct.
That's about it.
And you are allowed. My shit is on 24 hours a day. You just have to be in the club.
At the end of the day, reach out, talk to somebody. If you're not in that area of depression, if you're not feeling down and out yourself, reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, reach out to people that have been in your circle in the past. Old colleagues, it doesn't fucking matter. Just shoot a text message. Hey, you know, just was thinking, wanted to check in, see how you're doing.
Yep.
Because that alone could be that one thing that saves that life, that keeps the fucking 22 a day from being 22 that day, especially within the veteran community.
Yeah.
And at the end of it all, just remember, there's people that care. You might not see it because of whatever
depression's a motherfucker.
Bout of depression you're going through.
A motherfucker. Like,
because depression is a motherfucker. I feel it. I go through it. There's days that I wake up and it's like, okay, I know I have to fucking go to work. I don't want to fucking do this today. And I still, just like the rest of all of y'all out there watching our show, hold my boots on one foot at a time and lace them the fuck up.
Yep.
I prepare for battle every single fucking morning when I get up. Because I suffer, Jay suffers, John suffers. We all fucking have our own things that we deal with, our own inner demons. So at the end of the day, just remember, reach out, call a friend, call a colleague, and continue to be a bad bitch.
Fucking A. Fucking A.
That. And that's the perfect way to close the show, guys. Thank you. We'll see you at the same bat place, same bat channel.
Time.
Fucking A. See you guys next week.